Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Priya's Precious Plants. I want to share the progress that I have made in transplanting now my summer plants. So I want to start with tomato. Now I did not have space in my raised bed, that one which I wanted all my tomatoes to go in. So I had to transplant this, and this is a big beef tomato. I know it grows very big and has heavy fruit, but I think this fabric pot, which is I think a 20 or 25 gallon fabric pot, will be sufficient, because my husband, what he did was he put this support all around, and he has put it in the form of like 4 square poles, and with attachments in between, and that way when this big beef grows, it will be supported in all direction. And I can see flowers already. So this is big beef, and this one is sugar baby, and this is a cherry type of tomato and supposed to be very sweet. So this one also, I didn't have space there, so I had to put it in a fabric pot here. And then this is my whole bed of garlic, and that has been growing for a long time. Can you see some of these stems? They are amazing. Oh my God, they're so thick. So I think we are going to get good harvest of garlic, but I have to wait till all this dries up completely, then only I can harvest it. Here are my carrots. I have been harvesting a lot of carrots, and this variety is the tender sweet. And then I have this tomato. This is the Celebrity Plus, and this is a, if I'm not mistaken, this is a determinate. So I'm not going to pluck these suckers on the side and let it just grow. And then I have in between, I have another one that is a, I think that one, if I'm not mistaken, is Sakura, which is a cherry tomato again. Celebrity Plus is the larger. Yes, this is, no, this is not Sakura. This is Sun Sugar. So this is Sun Sugar is orange cherry tomatoes. Look at that cute ladybug on the dill. The dill has gone to flower, and they love dill, so the ladybug is having a good time on my dill flowers. All right, and then in between, actually, I had a lot of broccoli. Now these broccoli, I don't know whether they will form good heads or not, because now it's very sunny and warm, but I had already planted these broccoli, so I didn't have space for all the tomatoes. So I have other tomatoes here. This bed is supposed to be all my tomatoes. Now this is a red cherry. This is, I think, a Brandywine. It's a Brandywine Red. And this one is Amish Paste. So Amish Paste is the one which has the Roma type of tomatoes. Both of those, though, that one and this one, are Amish Paste. And they have the Roma tomatoes, which you can use to make pastes. And this is a volunteer tomato which came up from last year, so it's an overwintered tomato. I don't even know which one it is. And in between, I have another one called Phoenix, and Phoenix is supposed to be very tolerant of the hot sun. And then I have Edox, which is a cherry tomato there. And then, since I didn't have all space in this bed, I have some here. So I have Shorba. Shorba is like medium-sized tomatoes, also used for paste. And this is Pink Ozark. This is a medium-sized to smaller-sized tomatoes. This is, I have to read the label, Shorba again. I have 2 Shorbas. And then this one is Edox. I have a lot of Edox. Edox I really loved. It's a cherry tomato and very disease resistant. And then I have, I think 2 of them there are, one is Phoenix. Phoenix is very heat tolerant, so that will be a new one which I'm growing this year. And then Celebrity Plus. Now Celebrity Plus is going to be a determinate, so I'm not cutting these side suckers. You see the suckers in the bottom? These are the suckers, and I'm not cutting it in this one because this is a determinate tomato. Determinate tomato, you let the suckers grow, and as many tomatoes come out, you just harvest all of them because they come out pretty much around the same time. Indeterminate, you can remove the suckers and have only a main stem keep growing. All right, and this is a volunteer tomato which is already producing. This is the volunteer tomato. I think it is Edox again. And these are the cherry tomatoes. So this started when we had this heavy sun wave and high temperatures, and then this voluntarily came out, and you can see already the cherry tomatoes are growing beautiful. So I'm going to keep trimming because this grows very, very large. It's already so large, you can see, and this is only April. So, and then I put my seeds directly for okra. Now this is okra, and you see the powder around that, that is diatomaceous earth, and that is because I had a lot of roly-polies and crawling insects, and diatomaceous earth is very organically good and garden safe and all that, so I put that around for the roly-polies. Now this is okra, the small ones, you see that, those are okra, and these are some carrots which are still coming up, and this is chives which has been growing, and this is cilantro. The chives have been going on for years now, 2-3 years, and then cilantro in between. But see, as the sun hits it, it starts bolting and getting wilted. But I've been harvesting a lot of cilantro. Cilantro is good to grow in the winter months and spring months. So this bed has all my peas. These are the shelling peas, and this variety is called Lincoln. But guess what? Because of the heat, they got a lot of damage, and I've tried to put some neem oil, but still not helpful. Let's see how many peas come out. You can see this one is a fantastic pea. I have to harvest it tomorrow morning. I will harvest this one. So these peas are large ones inside. I wish this sun did not come out so quickly, and it seems like summer is upon us already. Now this one is a Black Beauty eggplant. I have already started my summer plants here, so you know the eggplants are out. They've been transplanted. This one is Rosita. This is another type of eggplant, but you can see because of the heat and all that, and some bugs have already started chewing away their leaves. This one is pepper. Which variety is this? Let's see. This is a hot cayenne pepper. Okay, so this one is a hot cayenne pepper. You can see the flowers already coming out. I think this one is California Wonder Pepper, which is the bell pepper, sweet bell pepper. And then I have amethyst. This is in eggplant. And I have California Wonder Pepper, this one. And I have some other peppers here. And what is this? Yeah, California Wonder Pepper. Now in the back, what I did was I am directly sowing some of the melons. So I have KAJARI melon. I don't know if you guys saw my video from last year. Those KAJARI melons are very small sized personal melons. That means one melon can be eaten by one person, and they are the sweetest. I've put these cages around them to protect them from, you know, pests and roly-polies, and roly-polies can still go in, but you know, somehow some of the leaves were being chewed up, so I put this. And here it is madhuras, which is another type of melon, supposed to be very, very sweet. First time I'm growing that. I have done zucchini, black beauty in these two. And I have also white squash, green squash, and you see these oranges, that is for the roly-poly. So I cut the oranges and I put them there, and that attracts the roly-polies and takes them away from the other plants. And then here I have all the beans. So you see this pole that has been created by my husband, and so all around that I have my beans. So this is Blue Lake, this is Jade, and then I have the Orient pole bean and Kentucky pole bean. See, you can see that it's already out. Yeah. Okay, so this is how it is. And then I have some sugar baby watermelon seeds already here, but they haven't germinated. This is cilantro in between. All right, enjoy gardening.